Hey there, and welcome to HisTime365. I'm so glad you're here for day 32 of our 365-day journey through the Bible. Today, we'll look at Leviticus 12 through 14, and I'll walk you through what happens, what it means, and why it matters. I'll share a summary and some insights to help you see the big picture and connect with the heart of the Scripture. During your quiet time, I encourage you to read today's lesson in a Bible translation that speaks to you best. Now grab a quiet moment, take a deep breath, and let's spend a few minutes giving God His time. Understanding Purity and Healing, Leviticus 12 through 14 Unpacked. Have you ever felt disconnected from those around you, perhaps due to a health issue or something that made you feel unclean? Today, we dive into Leviticus chapters 12 through 14, where we explore God's instructions to the Israelites on purification, healing, and the importance of community. These ancient laws still offer us profound truths about our lives today. In Leviticus 12, we start with God's guidelines concerning childbirth. A woman who gives birth to a son is considered unclean for 7 days. After this period, she is to undergo a purification process lasting 33 days. For a daughter, the time of uncleanness is doubled. This might seem harsh or strange to us today, but it illustrates how God cared for the physical and spiritual well-being of His people. The idea of being unclean wasn't about shame, but rather a way to manage health and community relations. Imagine a new mother today who has just given birth. She often feels overwhelmed, needing rest and recovery time. Just as the Israelites were given space to heal, we too should recognize that taking time for ourselves, be it after childbirth or during a stressful life change, is essential. Next, we turn to Leviticus 13, which discusses skin diseases, often referred to as leprosy. God instructed the priest to examine any sores or spots that appeared on the skin. If they were deemed unclean, the person had to live outside the camp until they were healed. This process included a lot of waiting, and waiting can feel isolating. Think about it. When someone in our lives struggles with a chronic illness or mental health issue, they might feel cut off from the world. Our society often emphasizes productivity and quick fixes, overlooking the emotional toll of waiting and uncertainty. Just as God provided a framework for the Israelites to address physical ailments, we can create spaces where we support and uplift those going through tough times, fostering a sense of community and belonging. Leviticus 14 continues this theme, but shifts to the process of cleansing after being declared unclean. This chapter describes the elaborate rituals a person must undergo to be restored to the community. A priest would take 2 birds, one to be sacrificed and the other released, symbolizing the restoration of the individual back into society. This imagery is powerful. It reminds us of the importance of healing and the joy of being welcomed back into our communities after difficult times. In our modern lives, we often have our own rituals for healing and restoration. Consider how we celebrate milestones like a promotion at work or overcoming a personal struggle. These celebrations can act as a reminder of how far we've come. Just as the Israelites had their rituals, we can create our own ways to honor healing, be it through family gatherings or personal reflection. Lastly, it's worth noting that God's laws in these chapters reflect His desire for His people to be holy and set apart. He wanted them to live in a way that honored Him and maintained the health of the community. It's a call to be mindful of how our actions affect those around us. In our digital age, for instance, the content we consume and share can impact our mental health and that of our friends and family. As we navigate our lives, be it in our relationships, workplaces, or online, we should strive to be sources of healing and support, just as the Israelites were taught to look after one another. True healing comes from community, compassion, and a willingness to restore. How do you see the theme of purification in your own life? In what ways can we create communities that support those who feel unclean or isolated? What personal rituals or practices do you have for healing and restoration? How can we apply the principles of these ancient laws to modern challenges, such as mental health or chronic illness? Thanks so much for joining me today for HisTime365. Remember, today's reading is Leviticus 12 through 14, so be sure to spend some time with those verses during your quiet time. Tomorrow, we'll be diving into Leviticus 15 to 17, so feel free to read ahead if you'd like to prepare. If you enjoyed this time together, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so that you never miss a day on this journey. I'll see you back right here tomorrow for day 33. Until then, stay encouraged, and thank you for giving God His time today.